Hello, how's it going? Give me 1 second. I forgot to put this on my website. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a short stream today because I have to go take my car into the shop and because I have to, well, I don't have to, but because I want to go to the skate park because it's nice and warm and sunny, and then I have to go to work before too long. Just give me one more. I heard you say. Shut up. Shut up, Aubrey. Nobody wants to hear it. Just kidding. So sorry if you're watching today. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm working on calculus today, not music. It's the ball that's cool. Shut up. Okay, sorry, yelling at myself. And here we are. Okay, perfect. All right, now you can go to aubrey.digital and you can watch me do calculus. All right, now you can go to aubrey. I'm sure you're excited. I know I'm excited. Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. So if there's anybody here, hello, welcome. If there's no one here, I understand. Calculus is not that exciting. However, it is a necessity for my bachelor's degree in computer science. So, without further ado, let me get underway. Woo! All right. Okay. Let me fix my camera, 'cause it won't let me. Okay. Dum 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 da dum 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 dum. Reconnect. Boom. And I'm live. And now I'm down here in the corner, and you can see me. Sweet. So, I'm going to be working on some calculus, because I got this test coming up. Here, we're going to zoom in. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. How about that? Better. Let me get Ryu out of there. Now I got some room. Maybe I should, there we go. Okay. Here we go. So, I'm doing derivatives. We have to find the derivative of these expressions. So, how we're going to approach this first one, we only have one expression, argument, whatever, in the denominator. Hello? Okay, I think I'm picking up okay. I've got my mic kind of far away. Okay, back to business. Alright, so since we only got one thing in the denominator, instead of having to do what is called a quotient rule, which you would normally have to do when you have a division like this, you can just rewrite these all as like x to the third over the square root of x minus 4x over the square root of x plus 7 over the square root of x. Now, for all, oh shit, we're zoomed in too much. Let me zoom out a little bit, gonna zoom out a little bit. Damn, I write so big. Okay. Alright. Nice thing about technology is that I can just make this really small real quick. Dum 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 dum. So we can just go ahead and do. Okay. So now the thing here is that we don't actually want to keep these as square root of x's. So the square root of x is the same thing as x to the 1/2 power. So we're going to rewrite those all as such. Okay. Now, yes, Ophelia, I know you want love. One moment. Un momento. Okay, so basically how we're going to do this, it'd be like the same thing as if you had like x squared over x to the third. You would rewrite that as this x would go away and you'd be left with 1x on the bottom. So it would be 1 over x. So it's a little harder for fractions, but it's not that hard. So basically we just have x to the third minus 1/2. So that's going to leave us with x to the minus 1/2. So x to the third is the same thing as 6/2. So 6/2 minus 1/2 is going to be 5/2. And then the x on the bottom goes away, so we don't have anything in the denominator for that particular expression. Now moving on, we've got 4x divided by x to the 1/2. So the x on the bottom is going to go away again, and we're going to be left with 4x to the 1/2 on top. After that, we can bring this x to the 1/2 on top by just making it a negative exponent. So it's going to be 7x to the negative 1/2. Now, this is just setting ourselves up to find the derivative. We haven't actually done anything with this yet other than we have rewritten it to make it more convenient for our application. So this is the same thing as this expression right above it. This is the same thing as this, okay? So let me move it again, make it smaller. Okay, so now to find the derivative of something, the exponent is going to move down in front, and then we're going to minus 1 from it, which is going to be 2 over 2 because we're in fractions. So that's going to become 5/2 x. 5/2 minus 2/2 is going to become 3/2. Next part of it. So then we're going to bring down that 1/2 again. And so we're going to say 1/2 times 4 is going to become 2. X, okay, 1/2 minus 2/2 is going to be negative 1/2. Then, the next part, we've got negative 1/2 as the exponent. We're going to bring down and times that by 7. So this is going to change back to a negative. And we're going to have negative 7/2 x. Then we're going to minus 2/2 from the 1/2, and then we're going to be left with negative 3/2 in the exponent. So basically, this is our answer right here. But we're not done because we don't want to leave these exponents as negatives. So the way we get rid of that is we take this and we move it to the denominator. So, rewriting this, we've got 5.5 x to the 2/3. That's going to stay the same because it's a positive exponent. And then we've got 2 over x to the 1/2 minus 7 over 2x to the 3/2. And that, my friends, is going to be your answer. Alright, cool. Dang, it's not all showing up. Okay. Okay, hopefully you were able to follow that. I'm just starting to realize that now I'm going to have to fix all this tomorrow before I do a live stream of music again. That's okay. Alright. Shut up, Ophelia. Okay. She's always crying. I don't know why this isn't working right. Okay. I don't know why it's still so big. Ophelia, what the hell is your problem? Like I literally, okay. Okay. Well, I think I am having issues. Better? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I hope that was followable. I'm not really sure why I'm having such issues with this working, right? Okay, I got 10 minutes left. I'm going to try to do another one. Okay. This one. Okay. Make sure we're in the picture here. Okay. Looks okay to me. Gotcha. Okay, so this is a different one. So the thing with e to the x, the derivative of e to the x is going to be e to the x. So it's pretty easy. It's going to be, okay, y prime is going to be equal to e to the cosine of ln x. But now we have to take what's inside of it. Since it's not just e to the x, it's e to the something. So we're going to have to take the derivative of the something and times that as well. So the derivative of cosine is going to be negative cosine of ln x. But then we also have a chain rule because we have a ln x inside of the here. So we're going to do times 1 over x because the derivative of ln x is 1 over x. So our answer for this one is we're just going to have to rewrite it. So we're going to bring the negative sign out front. Let's just go ahead and write the sign of ln x first times e to the cos of ln x, and then all of this is just going to be over x because it's essentially just like all of that times 1 over x, and then our answer is that. Alright. Hey Scotty Dub. Scotty Dub just messaged me. Hi Scotty Dub. He said he's working in his shop today. I wish I were not going to be working myself. Okay. So this next one, I added the formula for the sine inverse. So these are inverse trig functions, and to do these you have to have the formulas like in front of you. So I'm gonna, for the test, I'm gonna have to have these formulas all written on my notes, and thank God Miss Cox is gonna let Dr. Cox is gonna let me use my notes. She's a fucking doctor. Okay. Anyways. So basically what it's saying is that the derivative for inverse of sine to the u is going to be u primed over the square root of 1 minus u squared. It's probably going to be the last one I have time to do because, like I said, I want to make it to the skate park for like a good hour, and then I got to go take my car into the shop. So here we go. Alright. So we have to find the derivative of this. Which is going to require what is called a quotient rule. So here's our low, here's our high. So we're going to write our low first. And then we're going to times that by the derivative of the top one. The derivative of the top one, the x just goes away and it becomes 4. The 1 goes away altogether. Then we're going to minus, we're just going to write the top, and then we're going to times that by the derivative of the bottom. The 2 is a constant, so the 2 goes away. The x will just turn into a 1. So we've just got times 1. And then finally we want all of that over the bottom squared. So 4 times x is 4x, 4 times 2 is 8. Now, we're going to do minus 4x minus 1, this is all in parentheses, over x plus 2 squared. We're not going to do anything with the bottom part of it, so now it's as simple as 4x minus 4x. Since this is a minus and a minus, that's going to turn into a positive. So 8 plus 1 is going to be 9 over x plus 2 squared. Sorry, my mic just got weird on me. Anywho, so this is going to be the derivative, but that's not going to be the answer because the derivative is just the part that goes on the top. Okay, so pretty easy though, because now we're just going to have 9 over x plus squared squared, and then looking at this formula, the bottom is going to be the square root of 1 plus u, which is this whole expression right here, 4x minus 1 over x plus 2, and that whole thing is going to be squared. Correct? Okay. Agreed. Now, we're not done with this yet, so we're going to do all this whole thing divided by this thing, we're going to do a key change flip. So that's going to become times 1 over the square root of 1 plus this fucking expression. So the final answer is just, so basically we're just going to put this right next to that. So the final answer is just going to be 9 over x plus 2 squared times the square root of 1 minus 4x minus 1 over x plus 2 all squared. And that is our answer. Hopefully it's in the picture. Of course it's not. So sorry. On my computer it shows that this is all there. Alright, so that's our answer. I don't know if any of this has been followable. I was really trying. I would like to start doing this, maybe not on my Aubrey Digital channel, but just on on another channel or something, because like math is cool and it doesn't have to be super hard and super lame, but it definitely can be. Okay, let me see here. Now I gotta restart this camera. Woo! Hey, okay. Hi! I'm sorry if that was lame and was impossible to follow, but, you know, just trying out new things. We're streaming every single day here, so it's a whole long year for me to work out kinks and figure out what I'm trying to do, and, yeah, grow personally and maybe help somebody else along the way. If you're interested in math and in calculus and like a computer science degree like I'm going for, then you might find this cool. But if you're not, you probably won't think this is cool and you probably won't watch it. But that's okay. No big deal. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll be playing music again. My wrist feels better. I love you so much and have a good day. Happy Saturday. Bye. Love you. Happy New Year.